What's going on, everybody? It's Backwoods Bubba. I got to talk about something, I guess, that, I wish I could have got it in my other video. If you come in this country, if you're in this country and you rape an innocent woman, they should take a rope, tie you by your fucking big toes behind a Yamaha four-wheeler, drag you 3 miles down a fucking gravel road, and then tie you to a tree, break both your fucking kneecaps, and leave you there for dead. That's what should fucking happen. We shouldn't have to be worrying about anybody out in these streets hurting our women and children, let alone illegal immigrants. I have an idea. I have an idea to fix a lot of this raping and abusing that goes on in our streets. And a lot of people ain't gonna like this neither. But fuck you. Because it's what needs to be done. 150 years ago, when you had the gallows, when a man done something as simple as horse thieving and they hung him in town square, guess what that done? That sent a message to everybody else. If you do that, that's going to be the result. Getting hung is going to be the result. That's going to be the consequence of your action. Now, you have people who murder people and they get out of, they don't even go to prison. You have people, some of them go to prison and get out in 5 or 10 years, and some of them don't even go, and they're famous as fuck, writing books, staying on TV all the motherfucking time. But I don't care who you are. You shouldn't be able to get away with something like that. It's something as heinous as raping an innocent woman or abusing children. You should not be able to get away with that. There's a special place waiting for you. There is. A very special place waiting for you. Those of you who do that to people, there's a special place waiting for you. Now, back to my point of illegals. If I'm not saying we don't have people here that are legal residents of this country, not only legal immigrants, but people who were born here, people whose family roots run back 150, 200 years. I'm not saying we don't have bad apples, but we have enough of our own to be having to worry about illegal ones. That's just more of a pressure when you have a lot of illegal immigrants committing the crimes. I'm not saying that all illegal immigrants are bad. I'm not saying that. I have said it a lot that they're not bad, and I'm going to say it again. Not all of them are bad. I believe a very large percent of immigrants, even the illegal ones, a very, very large percent of them are good, decent, hardworking people. But then you have the 10, 15, 20%, whatever the exact number of it would be, I don't know, that are bad. And like I said, we have enough of our own bad apples, enough of our bad seeds here that we have to deal with anyways, let alone having to worry about illegals. Because you take out of 11 million illegal immigrants, let's just say 10% of them are bad. That's what, 110,000 that are bad. That doesn't sound like a large number, but when you put that toll on our police force, when you put that toll on our cops, the ones that are actually out in the streets every day trying to protect not only me, but you and your family, that's a very large number. Not to mention all of the other shit that they have to deal with day to day from legal immigrants, legal residents of this country, and people who were born and raised here and who've been here for, generations on top of generations. We should make an example out of people who are doing these type of things. Like I said, I don't care if you're an illegal immigrant, a legal immigrant, white, black, Chinese, I don't care. where you're from, what color you are, what religion you are. You do something as heinous as raping an innocent woman, that you shouldn't have to go to jail for 10 or 15 years. There shouldn't be death row for you in your future. Even though that's not coming for rape. You wouldn't get death row anyways. But let's say you did. Let's say they changed the law and you got death row. Why? So you can sit on death row for 15, 20, 30 years waiting to be executed while the taxpayers pay for your sorry ass to be there? I don't think so. You know, you could build a set of gallows in every town square for like, hell, probably $800-900, and they're reusable. Then when someone does something as heinous as raping a woman, and you know for a fact he done it, you know for a fact it happened, you take him uptown, town square, you make a day of it. Hell, sell popcorn for all I give a shit. Hang his ass on the town square. That will send a message to everyone else in that town that sees that. If you rape a woman, you will be hung by the neck until dead. So, that's, in my opinion, that's what we need to do. And a lot of people's going to get pissed off and get butthurt and call me racist and call me this and call me that. Again, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Because what needs to be said needs to be said. If we went back to some old school ways of doing things, 150 years ago, true enough, there wasn't as many people in this country, or in this world for that matter. But by comparison, crime was still not what it is today. Why? Because a guy raped a woman, they hung his ass on town square on Friday, and Jimmy Ray over there, who thought about raping a woman yesterday and said, oh, I'm going to do that Saturday, he just seen dude get hung from the gallows on the square, and guess what? Oh, never mind, I don't want to do that. I just seen what happened to him. I'm not going to go mess with that woman. That's what we need to do. That's what needs to be done. You can say what you want. I don't care. Backwoods.